Hello and welcome to episode 4 of your Tiny Daily Kick. Now, my name is Jason, and wherever you are right now, maybe you're walking, maybe driving, maybe you're still curled up under your doona, you lucky thing. I'm glad that we can share these few minutes together. And today's kick is this: you are worthy of a good day. Now, that might sound so obvious and even a little bit corny, but let's be honest. How often do we forget it? How often do we roll out of bed carrying yesterday's mistakes, maybe tomorrow's worries behind us like a suitcase with a dodgy wheel squeaking all the way? Here's the truth. You don't need to earn worthiness. You don't need to prove anything, check off every box, or be perfect. You are worthy simply because you're here, alive and human. That's it. Full stop. Think of a newborn baby. You don't look at them and say, well, what have you achieved today? Have you written a business plan yet? No? Oh, sorry, you're not worthy. Well, of course not, right? We look at them and we think, oh my goodness, you're perfect, you're beautiful, just the way you are. That worthiness, it never leaves us, even if we forget. I was talking to my life coach, Deb Ham, the other day. Wonderful life coach, by the way. I was a little down that things were not moving as I had hoped. I had so much on, my mind was flicking from one project to another, and I was feeling not worthy. I explained to her that I start lots of things and never complete them. And then she reminded me of my YouTube channel and she said, hold on a minute. You've been helping millions across the world get to sleep. How long have you been doing that for? I said, about 10 years. And she said, okay then, you don't think that's enough? And she's right. We forget. We are worthy. We've all contributed in some way, shape, or form. So today's mantra is, I am worthy of a good day. Say it gently, let it land, say it with me. I am worthy of a good day. Worthiness shows up in the smallest choices. It's how you talk to yourself when you spill your coffee on your shirt. Do you sigh and mutter, oh, I'm such an idiot? Or do you laugh and remind yourself, it's okay, I'm going to have a good day anyway? Worthiness shows up in the real, everyday stuff. It's giving yourself permission to rest on the couch when you're exhausted without calling yourself lazy. It's saying no to something that you don't have the capacity for without drowning in guilt. It's choosing to eat a proper meal instead of grabbing whatever scraps are left in the fridge because you know you deserve to be nourished. And I'm not saying having scraps is a bad thing all the time. Sometimes it's okay to dig there as long as you don't feel guilty about it. All these tiny decisions whisper, I am worthy. Recently, I'm semi-retired and I feel blessed to have the chance to slow down a little. But I'll be honest, it's been a strange adjustment for me. After one of my businesses collapsed, I spent a while like a rat on a treadmill, no pause, no breath, running flat out, just desperately trying to prove myself that I could fix things, that all could be better. I was going hell for leather. And then one day it hit me. What on earth am I doing? Who exactly am I trying to prove myself to? And the truth sank in. This wasn't about now. It all went back to my childhood. That old story of needing to prove my worth just to fit in, to feel valuable. And around that same time, a work colleague recommended a book, 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman. And this book really began to change things for me. It reminded me how precious and finite our time is, and how crazy it is to spend it constantly chasing approval or running on autopilot. I realized the truth. I am valuable right here, right now, even when I stop. I don't need to prove a thing. Not to anyone, not even to myself. It was like switching on a light inside. Since then, I've been enjoying my days more, relaxing into them instead of frantically running through life chasing I don't know what. And of course, life always, it won't be a perfect day, right? Sometimes it feels like the universe has wrapped up our socks, undies, and hankies for a Christmas present when we're secretly hoping for something far more exciting. You know the story. But even on those messy, imperfect days, we are still worthy of joy, of peace, of laughter and love. So, before you dive in today, place your hand on your heart, take a breath, release, and remind yourself, I am worthy of a good day. One more time with feeling, I am worthy of a good day. All right, that's today's kick. Carry it with you, let it shape your choices, and allow yourself to step into today knowing your worth. If you've been enjoying these tiny daily kicks, don't forget to follow and share the podcast so others can join us too. And if you feel like supporting me, there's a little support button. Think of it like buying me a coffee each month if you like, and it helps me keep creating these and feeling inspired too. I'll be really grateful for that. But overall, I'm actually just grateful for you being here and working on yourself. Until next time, I'm Jason Stevenson. Imagine boldly, then go out and live it.